we have breaking news, and that is we have caught the Biden administration in, quote, the horse is out of the barn. Unfortunately, the horse that's out of the barn are two terrorists from Yemen that came in through our southern border. You'll remember there was a press release put up on the website of DHS and other entities, including Customs and Border Patrol, that talked about the fact that two Yemeni individuals on the terrorism watch list were picked up at the southern border. What is so critical about this is DHS, Department of Homeland Security, has it taken down. The FBI take that announcement down. We want to know why. Well, now we know why. Because they didn't want out there that the southern border is so porous that terrorists are entering through the southern border. We have their emails. And then they're saying, I don't want to look like we're muzzling people. And then, of course, the FBI said this puts our FBI colleagues in a very bad spot. Even though the FBI office in San Diego approved the release.
Local FBI in San Diego approved this with CBP. So this goes right back to the Washington, D.C., like we talked about 7th floor FBI. It's the political actors within these law enforcement executive branch agencies who are always doing the bidding, the political bidding of the administration, and specifically here, the Biden administration, so it fits a narrative.
We have individuals on the terrorist watch list coming across the southern border. The FBI in San Diego decides this is outrageous. Let's decide to issue a press release to tell people terrorists are coming across the southern border. And what happens? A whole bunch of people in Washington, D.C. say, how dare you be honest with the American people? I can guarantee you this. They used classification to pretend like we can't be honest with the American people.
Explain to everybody what that means, Rick, because I think that's really important.
That's the game that they play. When they don't want to embarrass their agency, they take the information and they pretend like it's sensitive, secret information. But let's be clear. When two people on the terrorist watch list are coming across the border and we have to use resources to grab them because they freely came across the border, that's not sensitive information. That's crucial information for the American public.
Stop the terrorists coming through our southern border. The fence, Border Patrol agents and reinforcements, more judges, lawyers to protect the country. So we're taking action on this. As soon as we got this data, and we just got it, are turning it over to first our government affairs office, then we're going to turn it over to Congress. But what you have to understand here is the information we found out is, quite frankly, shocking. The nature of the response between the FBI, and by the way, the FBI field office approved that press release going up, but the National FBI, they're not happy about this. The horse is out of the barn. So when you go through what was actually said between their colleagues, I don't want someone to falsely claim, again, that I'm muzzling CBP. That's the Customs and Border Patrol. That's the Border Patrol agencies. Because why are they being accused of muzzling? It said it goes up, and they said take it down.
In the emails, and we again see between Marcia Espinosa, who is now the principal advisor to Secretary Mayorkas. Her name is not redacted because she was CBP. She got an email from someone at the FBI, they are redacted, that said, I need to alert you that our folks at, now we know it's FBI, that they tried to redact that too, are pretty upset that anyone's watch list status was discussed. Why? Why are we worried about terrorists having their watch list status discussed instead of protecting America from terrorists? Because it's more about the Washington, D.C. swamp that runs these law enforcement divisions of the executive branch have been infected by partisan politics. Yep. And when they're infected by partisan politics, they don't care about the actual mission that they're supposed to be carrying out.
They say, Jordan, we can't have this stuff going on. This has got to be stopped. It puts us in a bad position. A bad position? I mean, no, you mean it's exposed what happened here?
Yes, because then they're going to have to come testify on Capitol Hill about what they know about terrorists who are entering in through the southern border, which they are allowing to be more and more porous because they came in and reversed the Trump administration policies, like the border wall, like Remain in Mexico, like Operation Talon. Some of those were reinstated by courts. But the Biden administration said, well, if it was a Trump policy, we've got to get rid of it, even if it was working.
It shows that we have a porous border that It's not just illegal aliens coming through unlawful entrance. It's terrorists. And those terrorists will sit here for 10 years and do nothing. Then they take flying lessons where they only want to learn how to take off. Remember that? How did that one slip up through our government? I mean, give me a break.